This is Ray, and I wanted to bring you a video because this product is online. I've seen some videos on it, and I wanted to put my own out there. So here it goes. I got this product. I have two women, my wife and my mother-in-law, live with me, and I think it's important to have something that they're happy with. So this is a product called ClearRear. I don't know if you can see it very well. Yeah, ClearRear. Anyhow, this product is basically like a bidet. It's basically like a bidet, like they use in France. The toilets basically is just where the term bidet comes from. And they're pretty expensive, when you get these products. But this was very reasonable. This was like $59, and I don't know how it works yet, but I want to, set it up and do it. So this is an unboxing right now that I want to do for you folks, let you know what this comes with. Anyhow, this is called the ClearRear. Okay, so it's the ClearRear experience basically. And this product, this box here, okay, it comes with the bidet unit itself. This is the bidet unit right here. So it's all wrapped very nicely. And this is how the unit looks like. It has some levels here. Okay, and it's how it goes in the toilet seat, and it sits in the toilet, and it's supposed to be very comfortable. I don't know yet, but when I put it all together, the video, you will see exactly how it works, and if we're happy with it or not, I'll definitely let you know. It also comes with, the hoses, the tape, the hose, and basically, this is what's called it's a T basically that you can connect to the toilet, and it will continue the regular toilet flush system, plus adapt this bidet to it. So I'm going to set it up. I'm going to connect it. There's nothing else in the box besides this, and this comes with an instruction manual also, so there's instructions here. You don't have to be a licensed plumber to do this. All you do is basically disconnect the water. You flush a few times so the water won't. You flush, you shut it off, the valve. You flush a few times, get the water out of the tank, and no water will leak. Because if you take it out without flushing, the water will leak, and it will get it over the floor. So, what you want to do is you want to flush the toilet, shut off the valve, flush the toilet a few times, get the water out of the tank. Then you want to just take off the hose from the bottom connection, put this T in there, put the bidet. You have to remove the toilet seat for the bidet, and then you connect the hoses, and then you have to test it. So this is how this works. I will make the full video and let you know exactly if the women are happy with it or not, and if it's working properly. But I think it's a good tool to have, and I think every home should have it, because not only women but men, you need a clean tush, you need a clean body, and it helps. So I'll make a full video, and I will put it out there, okay? Thank you very much. You want to remove the toilet seat. The toilet seat should have some valves down here in the back, some bolts. You take them off and you remove the toilet seats. That's what you have to do first before you continue with this job. Remove the toilet seat. Okay, so right here in the back of the unit, in the bottom, as you can see, there's this little entrance here for the water. So what you want to do is connect the hose to that particular area there, okay? So what you're going to do is take the hose, that hose right there, and connect it here. Use the tape that they gave you, supplied, to wrap it around there. You wrap it around a few times around there, and then you're going to tighten it up, okay? That's what you need to do. I'll show you now. See, when you do this type of plumbing, especially in the sinks or bathrooms, you don't need a lot of stuff. You don't need to tighten too tight, but you should use some tape, because that's a good sealant for your threads. It's a good sealant, and it works out very well. Okay, so this is what you do. You wrap the tape once or twice, and then you apply the hose, which I'm going to do right now, okay? Okay, so once the hose is connected, this is how it would look. What you do is you tighten it by hand, then use a wrench to get it a little bit tighter. This is a good tool right here. This is a rigid tool that's used for bathrooms and sinks, and it's a good tool to do a lot of. It has all the sizes of the fixtures. So this is a rigid tool. It costs like $9 at Home Depot. Helps me a lot. It's just a good tool to have. Anyhow, so once you get it tight, then the other side of the hose, you're going to connect to the bottom part of the connector. This will be the connector. And we'll go on the bottom now. We're going to do first, we're going to put in the toilet seat. But before we do that, I want to show you a little bit about this, okay? This thing has two little units here, these little sprayers that spray out. And they spray out differently, so that's why there's two of them, they different positions. So this is where the water is going to go and shoot up and to your anus or, you know, groin area, vaginal area, whatever, to clean it. That's how this works. So these knobs up here have control, and you have to learn how to use them properly. They have a hot water system here that you can use for hot water if you want, but this is not. This is just the regular water out of the toilet, and you know, to help clean, which is regular the water that pumps into the house. So this is how all this works. I'm going to put it together and continue showing you exactly how all this works. Okay, so you're going to have to continue using the tape on all the fixtures, connecting the T, and then we're going to go ahead and put it all together and make it work. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, this is most bathrooms have the same type of valve with the hose that goes up to the tank, right? What you're going to do is you're going to shut this valve off right here. You're going to shut it off. Just turn it and shut it, okay, all the way off. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to come up and just flush it a few times. You know, get all the water out of the tank. Because if you don't do that, what happens is that water that's in the tank will come out of that valve when you disconnect it, and it will shoot right onto the ground, and you don't want that, okay? So you make sure that water's out, okay? Once that water's out, we'll go ahead and take off the valve. Put some tape on there and put that fitting in, okay? That fitting that we have, which is this fitting right here, which will go in there, and then that will connect to all three lines together, okay? So we'll continue. Okay, here you go. So basically, once it's set up, it should look like this, okay? When you close the top, you know, you don't see it. You just have the hose right in the center there, those two little valves that shoot the water up. So that's what you got. You know, it's very easy to assemble. You have to do the assembly, but this is what it is. And then, so the hose runs down this way, right? Here's the hose. And you can see I put my T in here. Here's the T. So now this hose will connect to there. And once that's done, it all should be set. So the same thing, you use tape on every single fitting, and you connect it all together. But this is the way it goes. Okay, you connect it there. You connect the hose out of here, it goes into here, and there you have pressure, and that connection will work properly. So, you know, we'll continue here and let you know how it ends up in the end. You'll see. Okay, so you're going to need a few tools to do this project. You need a, you know, my tools are all rusted up, but anyway, they work. You need a channel wrench, basically regular pliers, a screwdriver, and, you know, if you can get one of these rigids, they're pretty awesome to work with all these fixtures. Anyhow, this is the final product. So here it goes. It's installed. The hoses are all connected. See? Everything is beautiful. And let me tell you something. I haven't used this thing yet, but I did try it. I mean, I didn't use it, you know, after doing number 2 or number 1, but I did try it, and I'm going to tell you something. That pressure is awesome. It feels great, and it cleans you good, and it feels great. It just feels like it works, you know. I mean, basically, you turn it on through here, through this knob, and it's going to shoot water out. See, look at that pressure, that water. I'm just shooting water into my house right now on my door. I mean, it's crazy. Just shooting water out. Look at that. I mean, it's just crazy. So it just turns on and goes off, and it works perfectly good. So anyway, this is it. It's called, whatever it's called. You know, I gave you the name in the beginning. Anyhow, it's pretty awesome. Install it easy to install. It's like 59 bucks or 69 bucks. I don't remember what I paid for it exactly, but it's something in that number. These bidets could cost $200-300. The things that are very expensive. So someone's making it inexpensive, and it seems like it's a product that works very well. So I would recommend try it. I would recommend buy it if you want it for your house. You have some women in your house that enjoy this type of stuff, you know, and for yourself, you know, just buy it, men, whatever, and get it and use it, and you know, get it on board. Anyhow, this is Ray. Hopefully, I'll do more of these videos. I love explaining stuff to people, and this, you know, YouTube is a great platform for this. So hopefully, I can give this product a good review, and everybody can buy it and enjoy it, and it'll be great. Okay, bye.